Hey friends, I'm so glad you found me. I'm Stephanie Carter Kelly, a physical therapist that integrates yoga into just about everything that I do. This week, I'm talking about a new series called Mind Your Spine. And the meaning of this title is that it's not just about the physical sensations that you feel in your spine as the reasons for your pain. It's also important to understand that your mind and your brain plays a role in how you perceive pain. Now, I'm not saying that the pain is in your head. I am absolutely not saying that. I also feel pain. So I'm with you. Pain is, a sensation that you feel in your body, but some of what's going on there is perceived in the brain. So I'm going to give you tools with each one of these videos to really understand both the physical and the mindful or the psychological, the mental aspects of your pain. So the goal of this is that you, over time, take these steps and heal your pain. I am in the midst of really having a transformation with my own chronic pain, and I've seen amazing results in using the strategies that I'm going to show you. So the first one is changing the story around your pain. So what I want you to do is I want you to, after this video, get out a piece of paper and I want you to write down your pain story as you know it. I think it's really useful to just write out all the details. When was the first time you experienced pain? And maybe it's not the source, it's not the location of pain that you feel now, but what's the first time in your entire life that you remember having pain? For me, I remember as a really small child having stomach aches. Now, how does that play into back pain? I don't know. It does or it doesn't. But understanding what stomach aches were for me makes me understand how when I had an injury to my back that held on and became a chronic pain scenario. The stomach aches were the tension or the anxiety that I felt as a small child. And I didn't even really know that I had some anxiety or some tension, but looking back now, I can recognize that. So get very clear on your pain story, injuries that you've had, times in your life when the pain really went up, times in your life when you didn't have any pain or when the pain really went down. And I want you to do that on half of a piece of paper. Because on the other half, then I want you to go back over that story and I want you to be really curious and ask yourself in each of these areas of the fluctuations of pain over your life, I want you to ask yourself what I tend to ask lots of my clients, what else was going on? What else was going on? If you have a tendency to write down all of the physical times when your pain went up and down and it was an injury and it was a posture and it was a time when I sat too long or maybe on a specific job where the posture you had to lift or bend or twist, I want you to also look at the psychological aspect. What else was going on in your life during those time points when you felt stress? Stress plays a big role in our pain. So if you can link not only the physical aspects of your pain, but also some of the stress, the emotional stress, the beliefs that you have about lifting, bending, and twisting, the memories that are associated with that injury and what you were doing at the time, I want you to just look at it with a whole new perspective, with the goal being to write a new story about your pain. So once you get through all of that, I want you to look at it with new eyes. Look at how you can make changes about how you respond to stressful situations so that you don't hold on to that stress and let it layer onto you as chronic pain. Just the process of writing this down has some benefit. There is some research behind writing, keeping a journal, expressing your emotions and your thoughts and your beliefs on paper, getting it down so that you can look at it in a logical, rational, and maybe a little bit different way. So I encourage you to take some time after this video, find some time where you can have, 30 minutes to just reflect and really take in your pain story. We are exploring ways that we can put your mind into managing the chronic pain that you feel in your spine. So join me for the rest of this video series, Mind Your Spine. I'm Stephanie Carter Kelly. Subscribe to this YouTube channel. Tap on the bell so that you get regular alerts to when I'm posting. And I'll see you in the next video. Namaste.